out with my buddies today. It is February 22nd, and finally getting on the board this year. That probably shows better in the shade. Look at all the overhang caliche on it. Awesome possum, as my other buddy would say.
Yeah, it's a killer point.
Nice Apple Creek type. Looks like it's been resharpened down that edge. All right, I'm good for the day. Heck yeah. Well, we're back here at my little bite spot. This here just come out. We all have a couple broken Adinas, but that's the first short one. Super nice. Which got a little rock offering going on there. Everything's always important, but we only filmed the whole artifacts. My buddy's got a bank hanger. Pull her out of there. Hog tips, bro. Dang. Today is March 23rd. Found this little side notch bird point a while ago. Couldn't quite tell what it was before I picked it up. But boy, it's not hard to tell what that one is it? That's killer. Oh, that is one killer little bird point. I think it was just made that way. Maybe a little nick off that side, it's hard to tell. Awesome possum. Thank you, Great Spirit. And definitely thank you for those who come before us. Just found this preform. I got a notch on one side. That broken bird point. And then I just noticed that. Look at that bird point right there. Right on top. Isn't that awesome? Huh. It's got caliche in that other side. Huh. Awesome possum. Thank you, Great Spirit. Today is July 26th. Don't know if you can hear the cicadas or not, but my buddy D calls them the hottest hell bugs. It's already only 8:20 and we're already dripping sweat. But I just walked up on this. Look at that little beauty, would you? Too far away to get it washed up. But we will take that. That's awesome. That made my day. Thank you, Great Spirit. Still July 26th. And it's still hot and sultry. OMG, but look at this. Oh, it's got a nice tip on it, too. Nice and flat on that side. That'll be the case side. Let's squish that little stack down into the foam. Heck yeah. That's awesome possum, as my old buddy Hook would say. Today is August 5th. And like usual, just out for a few hours this morning. But look at that. I can sure tell that's a bird point. Oh, and the tip's all there too. Heck yeah. That's awesome. Been a while since I found a little arrow point. It's a little corner of the base missing, but hey, beggars can't be choosy. Thank you, Great Spirit. Today is August 12th. It's been a while since I found something in this spot, but there is flake all over the place here, even right next to that Snyder's. Look at that. Ain't that nice? Oh, yeah. Awesome. That's probably my nicest classic Snyder's as it could get. That is stellar as can be. Man, thank you, Great Spirit. What a beautiful day. Every day's a beautiful day. That's awesome. Afton. Oops, sorry, gotta get it in the camera. Missing just a little bit of tip. Boy, I bet it'll be pretty when it's cleaned up. Thank you, Great Spirit. Today is August 23rd, Saturday, weekend before Labor Day weekend. Kind of odd to think it's the end of summer and just now doing a little cleanup for all the points have found out of the soil from surface hunting. Well, and a little bit of digging too. This was the first point I found in 2025 out of my buddy's little overhang shelter. It's a nice Apple Creek. Great piece of Jeff City chert. Then came this little Adena point here. Another day of doing a little excavating. Then this came, and this was a surface find back in still late winter. Then came some of these bird points right here. You always have some broken ones and some whole ones. This one here is really neat. It has the little Mickey Mouse ears on it. And then let's see what come next. Well, these pieces here, this rice, this preform, probably what was going to be another rice, and this drill. You didn't get to see these found because just didn't record that day. And the scraper right here. And this was another day of surface hunting. I think I found it when I found those bird points. A preform. And they started to put shoulders on it, but didn't finish it. Then we had this little King's Point one day. And then this Kramer, which I found it this side up, but this side shows the banding material much better. Then we had this point here, which I think it's just another Apple Creek. You know, that's the thing with a lot of point types. They aren't always going to be in classic book type forming. And especially as you go down through the ages, you get to late archaic and into woodland, there's always going to be more variations found than classic book types found. Then came this little Afton Point one day out with my buddies. That's a true piece of mosaic out there. Has some pink, some purple, a little bit of red in it, a little bit of creamish and some blue and grayish colors in it. Just barely missing a little bit of tip, but has those classic little kicker points on the end of it. And then last but not least, as a 25 years of hunting and 15 years of YouTube, my best classic Snyder's point. Well, can't really apologize for not getting a video up this year because sometimes priorities change. And, after 15 years of being a beginning artifact YouTuber, it's just not the high priority anymore. The high priority is our regular life. And, it was all started just because we love these things so much. Love the people, love so many different aspects that entail to it. It would take a whole video itself. But I have a bunch of creek videos coming up too. So stay tuned and watch out for those coming. But, at creek videos, we don't do cleanups because they're clean when we find them. Whereas sometimes a lot of them in the dirt, and not going to wash them off right then and there. But hope everybody has a great Labor Day and best wishes to y'all.